When was the last time you truly felt that your next breath was significant? I realize that may seem like an odd question, but if you're here listening to this, there's a part of you that wants to believe it is. Perhaps you're sitting alone, contemplating how everyone else seems to have figured out life while you're still trying to grasp what hope feels like. Maybe you're scrolling through social media, viewing others' highlight reels while your own story feels like it's been written in invisible ink. Here's something important to remember. Your struggles don't mean you're broken, they mean you're human. Being human sometimes means finding ourselves in such deep valleys that we forget what sunlight looks like. But here's a truth that isn't often shared in graduation speeches or self-help books. You don't need an army to rise again, nor do you need a detailed plan. Sometimes rising means simply sitting in a quiet room, looking at your weary hands and softly saying, "I am still here, and I am worth saving." That moment of self-recognition, acknowledging your own existence and worth, is not a sign of defeat. It's the first step in rebelling against despair. Your loneliness doesn't indicate that something is wrong with you. It's not proof that you're unlovable or destined to navigate life feeling disconnected. Your loneliness is not a weakness, it's a quiet space where you're gathering the strength to rise again. Every time you choose to keep going, even when no one notices, you're already making progress. In those silent moments, when you feel the most isolated, you're actually doing the most vital work of your life, learning to be your own companion, your own advocate, and your own reason to keep trying. I want you to grasp something essential. You don't have to rise all at once. Sometimes, rising starts with simply deciding not to remain where the pain has left you. It's perfectly fine if your progress looks like getting dressed today when you couldn't yesterday. These aren't minor victories. They're acts of defiance against everything that urged you to give up. The world needs your unique resilience. So, here's what I'm asking you to do right now. Take one small step. Not toward who you think you should be, but toward who you are becoming. Send that text, make that appointment, open those curtains. Choose to be present in your own life. Your presence remains, and its significance is greater than you might think. If these words have made you feel less alone, please give this video a thumbs up and share it. Thank you for being here.